Hello everybody, I'm reviewing an application called Lockscreen version 2 from the Mac Application Store. This is a pretty handy utility that I think everybody should have on their Mac. It's definitely comes in handy and is pretty cool actually. So as the name might imply, Lockscreen, it actually will lock your user session on your Mac by Command L. That's the default. Um, and it comes up with this lock screen. Wow, I misspelled finger. Anyways, yeah, it comes up with this lock screen. Customizable. It looks like the iOS lock screen on the iPhone and iPod Touch and iPad, I guess. Customizable background. Customizable text, obviously, because I misspelled finger with an L. That's awesome. But if you have a MacBook Pro or the Magic Trackpad or whatever you call it, you can slide your finger to unlock just like you would on an iOS device. Let's take a look at the preferences now. It's a pretty cool app. Obviously, you want it to open at login, so you don't have to launch it. Although, if you wanted to, you can hit this and then just stick it on your dock and click the dock icon whenever you want to lock it. But whatever. You can also set it to lock before your computer will sleep. So if you don't have caffeine running, which I might review that next, when your Mac goes to sleep, when it wakes up, it'll be locked. You can also set it to auto lock after a certain time interval. Kind of handy, I guess, if you're in an environment where you're prone to getting up quickly and not having time to do anything. You can also set the lock hotkey, which is defaulting to Command L, which is probably your best shot at. It's just the natural keystroke to lock. You can also set a time interval to sleep after inactivity. So, 5 minutes of inactivity and it'll lock itself, etc. The appearance, you can set the background image, which is great. I usually set it to the same background that I have, so it's kind of like a seamless thing when I unlock. But again, you can set it to anything you want. It also has sound, so I was going to download the sounds, the iOS lock and unlock sounds, but I didn't do that yet. But you can set sounds for when you lock and unlock. You can also customize the time. The menu icon up here, you can set it to black so it kind of blends in, but it kind of looks crappy like that, so I just leave it colored. Here, you can customize the text. So you could say, hello, and it'll say hello. Security-wise, you can set a password. It's called a pass pattern because it's not really a password. It's actually a phrase that you type, but it actually measures the time between keystrokes. So if someone is just guessing and they're typing kind of slow or kind of fast, just trying out different words, it'll actually reset because you're not hitting the time between keystrokes. So it's actually kind of more secure and kind of sweet in that way. Norman, what are you doing? I think my dog's having a dream. Anyways, where were I? Oh, right, pass patterns. So yeah, it records the time in between, so you have to be kind of consistent with your typing ability for your pass pattern. Experimental. It's the unlock by trackpad is experimental. I don't know why. It works fine on my MacBook Pro, but you can also set how many fingers, so you could have exactly 3 fingers to be able to slide. I just have it on one because that's easiest. But let me show you the pass pattern. It's kind of cool. So I'm just going to do password. So it kind of measures the time. Do it a second time. Measures. And one last time. And now we confirm. And see, I didn't get it. So you got to be kind of consistent. But then when you're at the lock screen, you can just, oh, come on. Like I said, You have to be consistent. There we go. So you might want to just like, I don't know. It's kind of awkward, but it's cool if you get used to it. I don't use it that often. Um, I just like the look of the screen, and it's kind of like, yeah, you know, stay away. I'm not around. Don't mess with my stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, it's called Lock Screen. It's version 2, currently number 1 in the Mac App Store free list. There will be a link in the description. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I do have a couple more things to say. First thing is that you cannot have a pass pattern and the trackpad at the same time. You can, but it kind of defeats the purpose, because if they're both enabled at the same time, you can just slide it across and it'll unlock. It doesn't even ask for your pass pattern. So things I would like to see in a future version is the fix of that. If you have a pass pattern set and you want to unlock with the trackpad, it should ask you after you slide to unlock for your pass pattern. And that's really my only gripe with this. It's a fantastic app, great utility, something that I missed from my Windows days, where I could just hit Windows L and, you know, be gone, go do whatever, and then come back without anybody having messed with my stuff. So yeah, if you're in an office situation where you might have to get up and you hate putting your Mac to sleep or logging off, this is a great utility. So I'm going to give this a 3.5 out of 5 until they fix that one issue. Then it might be like a 4.5 out of 5. That's it, everybody. Thank you for watching my very first application review. Again, this was Lock Screen version 2. I'll put a link to the application in the description. As this was my first review video, I'd appreciate any comments or suggestions on how I can improve my reviews. I'll definitely make sure to listen to your advice, because in the end, I'm reviewing these for you. So, however I can make this better for you, I'm all for. Thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe again. This was Lock Screen version 2. Thank you.